for it to be a Kelly Moore, and I said this over at Lucky yesterday. We have partnerships. A long time ago. And it's not me just saying Daniel, my brother, underneath a bitchy situation. And put somebody through the gates of hell. Like you should put a ring on it. Whoa, but this is where we're at. Going into a Kelly Rowland Gay Days Santa Clara, to me going up to Lodi and having that crash that happened over at Port Chicago and whatever, where the Hard Rock Casino, where we're supposed to meet up when we were little, but it ended up going into the John Muir situation. People got separated. Everybody knows, like hanging with your crew. Act like you're ready, but you don't really know. And everything on your past, you wanna let it go. I've been there, done it, fucked around. And after I'm done, this is what I found. Let the beat drop. Funky little beat, right? This funky little beat. And it's interesting because I did this situation. And there's an accident, and I was there, and I was a witness, and I was like, this is more than me being Katy Perry. Because see, white was arresting, black was injecting, and then through, if I hit it 3 times, oh, what, bro, it ain't safe, tell your man, pipe up, whatever. But, and that's as a deterrent, as a remedy, just in case. But I don't want to be hit. I don't want to be in that slot match. I just have with her Big J. And that Natalie Imbruglia situation, right? And it's about respect. And I'm not trying to be Coolio and LV, but going into the situation of a paradox. I wish I had a fucking barrette right now. I look like a girl that I did that photo. And her hair was like, boom. I wish I did. I really want. I know I can do this like this, overextended. I'm sensitive. I've been sensitive, and I need to tell my emotion. Because if I don't tell my emotion, you're not going to understand it. It's more than saying, who took the cookie out of the cookie jar? There we go. This needs to be out of my face. Get out of my face. But if I don't put my emotion into it, no one's going to understand it. Because it's like going from Daniel to James. And I haven't read the book of James. I just went to Rita. Even though I served on John. Kennedy. But in the paradox of my jacket that I had, yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot that went on. And I was upset. And the reason why I had to walk away from my TV-26, it wasn't just the fact that I was doing a digital or a computer Tetris of accounting and, how would I put this? Fat cat Tetris, computer animate. So it'd be computer animation, the Trinity, right? Tetris, alcohol sales, for me being part of Ford, going through a Willa Ford situation. But I didn't want to be bad. We already had Bad. Bad was a black chick that, is a hairstylist, a good fucking hairstylist. And we had the whole entire Beat It situation through, which was part of the beauty intoxication, Beat Arthur for me as a golden girl. That was my inspiration. Me being Daniel James, Rita, my cousin, Eddie, who is like a brother, like a best friend, right there for me. But then to see how I got manipulated into Whitney Houston after Hernandez and trying to beat this Billy Ghost, right? This Billy Kurz, trying to do a Whitney Houston on me. And the whole entire Rachel and the bodyguard contract. If I should stay, I'm lonely in the way, so I go. Please don't cry. I know that you're not what you need. And that reminds me of being on the Bay Point. After I had that fucking trial. And they burned down that 41, and I was opposite coast. I was opposite. Different area accounted for. But yeah. Because of that whole entire and-I situation. I think about Stacy. I think about Anne. I think about my freshman year in college. Stacy was younger. We did Planned Parenthood. And how everything was created and going into the Disney cars and understanding that stuff went to the East Coast. But I got stuck with that mirage. And I was in that Arlington Leave It to Beaver situation. And the year that this the year that gets me. And television's gonna take a stand. Look around now. These are the days of legitimate excuses. The rich declare themselves poor. And most of us are not sure. I may have too much, but I take my chances, 'cause God started keeping score. So you look at the lies that told you. Did you cover your eyes when they told you that he can't come back, 'cause he has no children to come back for? And it's hard to love when there was so much to hate, holding on to hope, but there was no hope to speak of, and the wounded scars above said it was much, much too late. So maybe we should all be praying for time. In a praying for time situation, which I did that on Instagram when I was on trial for arson I was trying to burn down because I needed to get access to Sony, because we had contracts underneath Tupac, Dirty Harriet, Rod Digga, Biggie, Taylor Swift. Too short, and I just did Trina. I was working with Trina. I did one day with Trina, E40. We had E40, we had WD-40. Too Short, LaRue. And I was beating intoxication. And I was the bartender at Vice. It was underneath the Honda. We had a Honda contract going on, but I was trying to do that as a Nissan with the N and then the I. Put that right there, right? Build on the N. But that was where it was at without it being a 1220. It was at a Vice because of Miami. Going from a Jaguar with a dolphin twist to flying into being a Buccaneer after I left Jacksonville in 2004 to come back though and actually flew in as a Buccaneer. It was different for me. And I respected it. I really did. I really respected being a Buccaneer. Gosh, I really respected it because it was the International Mall there. I got my ink shirt, which was the blue and the green with the white and the black. I respected it. I respected it. R-E-S-B City, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-B City, thank God for PCP. Hold on, I'm gonna get this one at 14.2. And then I got uploaded, I'm gonna take a break. So I got respect on that one.